Alright, chat. We should be in HD once more. And I'm just going to go ahead and kick myself in the face because I think it was a simple fix. This should be good to go and it should be in HD. Boom! Yes! I'm so happy right now. Oh, yeah, baby. HD in your face! Alright. Now let's see. Do you see this overlay here, chat? Do you see the overlay? Yes. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Uh, it was an issue with XSplit, which is now solved. So now we know, and we're in pure fucking awesome HD once again. Yes. I'm so happy right now. Oh my! You're not kidding me. Yeah, I mean you're kidding me. We're in a Protoss versus Protoss.
Of course.
What is wrong with you people? Pick another friggin' race. What the hell?
Protoss
Oh
is the best
God.
race.
All right. So I'm good to go whenever you are, sir.
Okay. I'm ready to go when they're ready to go. Well, I'm ready to go now, but I'm waiting for them to be ready to go before I press start.
Well, I'm happy. Thank
We're
you for letting
starting.
me know, guys. Thank you for being a very vocal chat. Again, this is the first time we're using Justin TV, so a few little kinks to work
Thank
out.
you
Nothing,
guys
nothing, no big deal.
for being loquacious.
All right, I think we're gonna
Loquacious
go
is
into
of
the word of
course
the day in a second, and I'm excited.
loquacious is of course the word of the day, and it means very talkative. So thank you, chat, for being loquacious and explaining to us what the issues were.
And we are going into the semifinals now. In the ASC Weekly number 5, I was about to say 4, it's the week number 5, Bronze and Silver Division. We have defeat here as the Teal Protoss spawning at the top right of none other than Zelnaga Caverns. And at the bottom left, we have the pretty pink Protoss. And I know the person in the chat named Sleeper Cells is going to be like, no, that's my name. Well, whoever spawns as a pink Protoss is the pretty pink Protoss. So I apologize for that. Oh, is that a different? He has a different like icon-y thingy. And now that we're in HD, you live stream viewers can see it. Tell me that's not the standard Protoss. This guy must have like 10 bajillion games played or something. Anyway, I am Simpatico for the ASC Weekly.
I'm Zeltson for the ASC Weekly, and this guy has played a lot of games and is still silver. That
Uh,
sucks.
no judging. No judging. He's still a good person. He helps grandmothers across the street, and other relatively good
Yep,
things.
but he's less than fantastic at StarCraft 2, but I can help him with that.
By
I can
visiting the
help.
coaching page.
Well, I can't help him with that by visiting the coaching page. I can help him with that if he visits the coaching page.
Yes.
If
Yes.
I go there, it doesn't really do much for him.
Or alternatively, he could win the tournament tonight and win free coaching. That's right, people. You win free coaching if you win the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum divisions. Currently, do we do that for diamonds too, Zeltsum?
No.
No coaching for you diamond people. We have other bigger, not necessarily bigger, but other plans for you. Um, but anyway, hopefully we'll see a little bit more standard, maybe some more I guess back and forth play. Last games were pretty one-sided because of cheese flops. Basically, I had grilled cheese for dinner by watching the last games, which isn't too big a deal. Nice to see that once in a while, but 3 games in a row is a little bit much. So for Micah, hopefully learn from that. Getting a nice round on that Proby probe, although I don't know if it was worth it. What's your take on that? Do you think the probe surround killing the scout is worth it?
No. No.
No.
He's not really gonna get any. Like, gate, gas, core could be one of any build. Like, the only thing like if you see their base and they have gate, gas, core, you know they're not cannon rushing, and you know they're not going to do the zealot all-in Korean 4-gate. That's it. That's all you know. Like, letting them see your base for a little while until you get a zealot and a stalker out means nothing. Like, okay, getting the stalker out a second instead of a sentry does mean something, but at this level of play, I really don't think that it, like, he's doing zealot. I don't think he's doing that for any reason other than that he had some extra minerals. Like, I don't think he's thinking that far ahead, so.
Thanks, Dave. It looks like my brother is now watching the stream, so everyone in the chat, go say what's up, Dave. We do have some. We do have that probe making it in once again. Not seeing a whole lot. Getting a robo facility down. Is this quite quickly? This
That
seems pretty
that is
fast.
different. Seeing that robo is a big deal, and this is why you want to get that stalker out second instead of a second zealot, because that way he can't scout you. He
Um,
can't scout.
honestly it just feels refreshing watching a game that doesn't involve a cannon rush. But that might just be
It's a
me.
little bit
Three
nice.
more gateways going down for a Mr. Defeat over here.
The standard PvP for Warp Gate, the most standard PvP for Warp Gate. Oh wait, no, not quite. He cut probes way earlier than you're supposed to on this build. You're supposed to cut at 16 on your minerals and 3 on one gas. Then you go Zealot, Stalker, Stalker, while you Chrono Boost out your Warp Gate tech, and you get 3 Warp Gates up, power up 3 Warp Gates, so they're up right about as your Warp Gate finishes. Then and he should already have a pylon up, and he does
Does
have a
in
pylon up.
the John's Common Knowledge hallway, getting 4
You're
stalkers
supposed to
warped
do
in.
you're supposed to do a warp in at your main, then move out, because then you'll get to the proxy pylon about as your gateways are finishing, and then you warp in again, and then you attack, and it's more efficient.
He is gonna
Uh,
move in here with
no
these
sentries
stalkers.
in for Hellkite, so there's really not going to be any defending from this 4 gate, and of course it's only 2 gate versus 4 gate, so it looks like Defeat's going to get an easy early win.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stalkers were not attacking in the back there for a little bit, so it looks like Defeat will have a little bit of an advantage here. Getting now, yes, 4 stalkers to 3 stalkers. I can math stuff. It looks like Defeat's gonna win even with reinforcements, but he is gonna
But he
pull back
dodges
and
just
reinforce.
a bit before he has to pull back. He could have won with just those units probably, but a little bit of a botch control thing forces him to pull back, and that's going to give enough time for this Immortal to come out. Hellkite needs to pull back until the Immortal comes out and not have the Immortal on regular move. That Immortal's going to do a lot of damage, though he really needed to pull back and attack it with the rest of his units. Get another warp in round. Instead, he loses that Immortal. Pretty useless for pretty much no reason. There's a nice little surround with 2 whole stalkers. Stop! Why are you pulling back, Defeat? You're ahead! You're winning!
Losing a
Kill
sentry
him!
pretty needlessly there as well. Kind of a little bit poor control, but I imagine he's a little bit nervous right now. His hands are shaking, sweat beating down his head. He's so wanting to win this game, and he's just on the verge of it. Some decent kiting from Hellkite. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. These stalkers will go down, and this basically is just waiting for GG from Hellkite. And there it is. Not making it go on longer than he has to. Of course, this is a best of 3 here in the semifinals, so he doesn't want to waste his mental energy and his hands. Doesn't want those to cramp. He's got a lot of games potentially to win before he can take the ASCWeekly number 5 here. So we do have Defeat getting a pretty decisive victory. Was that a little bit more of a build order win than anything, or?
Nope, it was, if you're going to 3-gate Robo, that's fine. You can do that against the 4-gate, but you have to have those sentries out. If you don't have those sentries out, you can't force field your ramp, and that's what you need to do. You need to force field that ramp to buy time for that Immortal to get out, and then you can 3-gate Robo with Zealots and a couple Stalkers, and that Immortal can really deal with those Stalkers really well. And you really need that extra time that the force fields buy you.
Yeah, it seems. I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised by the lack of a sentry there, especially when you're going a little bit more of a techie build. For example, a Terran will drop down a bunker, and that's somewhat the equivalent as a sentry. It's that early defense, being able to just stall for time until you get that tech out that can deal with that heavy early pressure. So a little bit strange there from Hellkite. So maybe he'll watch these VODs and learn, and maybe we'll see him in the Gold and Platinum next week.
Well, I doubt making sentries instead of zealots early game is going to get him into gold platinum, but
it's every little bit that counts, obviously, and we have seen quite a few people that started out in Bronze Silver Division of the ASCWeekly move into Gold and Platinum based on just listening to just watching the VODs, or Diamond. Some people getting coaching. And moving up quite quickly, very rapidly. In fact, like scary fast.
The dagger went from losing in the round of 16 in the gold division to being first in his diamond division on the ladder.
Yeah, that's intense. That was one coaching session, or was that 1 hour or 2 hours?
It was 2 1-hour sessions.
2 1-hour sessions. So pretty substantial stuff. A lot of stuff isn't all that blah 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 intuitive in StarCraft 2. A lot of the things you kind of just have to be told, or you have to see it on a stream, or read about it or
They're ready
something.
to
And
go.
yeah, I'm ready to go whenever. So getting coaching and being told all of those little things, tailored to your play, is huge. It's absolutely huge, and thankfully you can go to the ASC Weekly coaching page and get coaching, which supports the ASC Weekly cash prize pools. Hopefully we'll have that out shortly for you guys. Also, go ahead and click the Facebook like button, which is right next to where you're looking at. There's no excuse now. It's not on a different page. Just go to the right and click on it. But going into this game, we are on Shakura's Plateau. We have defeat the blue Protoss spawning at the bottom left here. And cross positions, we have the pretty pink Protoss, not the one and only pretty pink Protoss like Supercells is. He's a worthy adversary, I guess, or worthy also pretty pink Protoss. I don't know where that went. But we have Mr. Hellkite losing pretty decisively in that last game there due to, I guess, some slightly poor decision making, but hopefully
Well, is
improve on that.
Hellkite always pink?
He was pink in the last game, I do believe, because I
Because if
introduced him as the
Hellkite
pretty
isn't
pink
pink in
Protoss.
every game, and Sleeper Cells is, then Sleeper Cells can be the perpetually pretty pink Protoss.
The perpetually pretty pink Protoss. I can totally say that 10 times fast. Perpetually pink. I couldn't say it 1 time fast, let alone more than that. So both players setting out their probes at almost identical moments. They're going to do a little probe kiss right in the middle here. Bang! High five as they cross in the middle. I don't know if robots high five, but if I was a robot, I'd totally high five. I would be totally like
With those
like
little metal
Wally.
fins, though, you might take some damage. Like,
With the little fins. It's like 5 damage. Their shields go down. They just bump shields. like
I think they should. I think the physics should be like bumper cars, where the probes go and they go "Putink" and like bounce off each other.
Totally. So defeats chasing his probe buddy here. Not a whole lot going on in the game. So I want to just say thank you guys again for letting us know about the stream issues. This is our first time streaming on Justin TV. Very cool bunch of guys that made a great platform, multiple stream resolutions. Oh, we do have some cheese here. Or not, yeah, I guess it's cheese. We have two proxy warp gates going down.
Oh, that's cheese, all right.
Coming out from defeat here, so trying to go for a quick victory here over Hellkite. If he does any kind of early tech, he does already have a single gas, so it looks like he might. Oh, he has 1 gateway. I don't see a cybernetic score or anything like that down yet, but if he does a kind of a high tech build again, it's going to be brutal. This game is going to end very, very quickly. He does
Hellkite
not know about those
missed
gateways.
Well, Hellkite hasn't even started his second gateway yet, and that is pretty huge. Because he also hasn't started his cybernetic score, and that cybernetic score is getting down so late. He's not gonna have. He got opted to get that first zealot out a little bit faster, but that's not great because now he doesn't have enough money. He has to start getting another zealot. But he's kind of low on probes too, and that's not good. That's not good.
Zealots
being the crap out of zealots, yeah.
Yeah, those are coming out. Those are going to be walking into Hellkite's base, and he's just going to start freaking out as these zealots tromp all over his territory. And this is gonna be really hard for Hellkite to defend. He does have 2 zealots of his own now. Defeat sending 1 in. He's gonna pull that back because 2 is greater than 1. But he's gonna come back in. Oh, some move commands there instead of attack moves.
Pull back that zealot. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't pull it back fast enough. He needs to micro that zealot back, but he didn't. So now it's 48 versus 48, which they're both gonna die.